Hey there, you cool cats and kittens. This is a late video because I've been doing some deliveries. So I went boxing earlier, and hold on, let me focus. I'm driving. If you can't tell, I'm driving. And so I went boxing or whatever. So I think today is like day 49 or something. It's going to be in the title. I actually have a new subscriber. The name of the new subscriber is very long, and I just wanted to say, let me wait till I get to the stoplight right here so I can do my thug thizzle like I normally do, like I can say it like I normally do. Whenever I get a new subscriber, I say, welcome. So, for reals, welcome. And I appreciate your positive... Hold on, I'm trying to exit something out of my phone. So, to my new subscriber 26, for now, forgive me. But, I'll put your name in the below. Yeah, thank you for your positive comments. I really appreciate them. And I love positivity because why not? You know, we all could feel upset on our own. We need positivity wherever we can get it from. So anyways, I wanted to tell you guys a story time. This is what I said last time, that next time I come on here, I'm going to tell y'all a story time. So there was this man who went plumb crazy. And when people go crazy, I like to call them demons, you know? Because, I mean, we all got a little angel in us, and we all got a little demon, whether we realize it or not. You know, because some people, they literally follow certain stuff by the book, and they don't even know that they got a demon. Because they're judgmental. Or they got some other issue. I don't know, but sometimes they don't even recognize, people don't even recognize the issue they have sometimes. But anyways, that's a different story. I just wanted to explain to y'all. Whenever you hear me say somebody was a demon, it's not because I'm crazy. It's because that's how I describe people who are acting out of unhuman, like without any humanity. They're acting very, very rude, strange, whatever, judgmental, whatever, or plumb crazy. Like they trying to make you lose your temper on them type stuff. But anyway, so last week I was doing, almost 2 weeks ago, I was doing a delivery, right? And I was driving, and this person comes up to a stop sign in front of me. They were in front of me. It's one lane. And, excuse me, y'all. It's 11 p.m. for real. It's 11 p.m. and I have been awake since 5:30 this morning. So anyways, which is late. I usually wake up earlier than that. I usually wake up like 3:30 or 4 a.m. to work out, clean, and make breakfast for my children. So anyways, we stopped at a stop sign, right? And the person did not go at the stop sign. And so I gave a little honk like most of us do, right? When nobody goes and it's like, hey, honk, hello. And like somebody's behind you. I don't want to wait with you. So I honked the horn. So the person, I guess, got really upset. And they started to move their car forward. But they started to move it very slow. And then they just stopped their car. And so as they were moving up slow, I'm like, okay, they're going. So I'm going too. So they stopped abruptly and I hit the back of them. So it was like a small little bump. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was on a delivery. I just went around them. And no, when they were stomping on their brakes, like when they did the abrupt stop, I was like, huh, because they were still like, because some people are crazy, and I'm in my car, so I don't know what their brain is thinking. I thought they were just being mean because they got upset because I honked the horn. So I laid on the horn. I was like, honk, and then that's when the slam, the hit happened to the back of their car. So anyways, Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I'm at the right spot I'm supposed to be at. So anyway, am I taking Hesperia Road or? I think so. Sorry. Let's see. People try to do mukbangs and talk. Let's see who could drive and focus on both things. So I'd rather focus on driving than being able to tell you the story for real. So that's why the story is a little chopped and screwed right now. But anyways, so I hit the back of them as I was laying on the horn. And so I just went around them and kept going. So when I kept going, next thing I know, I look at my rear view and the navigation wanted me to turn somewhere else. Well, let me exit that because I'm already going this way. So anyways, yeah, so I just went around them. And so next thing I know, I look up and their car is coming down the road after me. And so they, but I seen their hazard lights on. So in a quick second, I was like, oh, I guess something's wrong with their car. Maybe that's why they didn't go. Because I'm not in their car, in their brain. I'm in my car, my brain. So my brain automatically assumed they're not paying attention. They can't, I'm not thinking they can't go faster. I'm thinking that they're just not, because sometimes that happens. And then when I honk the horn, people get attitudes, real bad. So people are strange. Sometimes people use the horn to throw a fist at you, type stuff. Like, I don't like how you did that honk. I'm like, what did you think that did? But anyways, so they turned off their hazard, but they're coming down the road, like, they caught up to me. And so they start throwing things at my passenger side window, like a big soda or something, and it hit the window hard too, like bah. And so I curved my car, turned it towards them, and to kind of run them off the road. Not even gonna lie, but I wanted to run them off the road. This person was chasing me at this point. They caused me to slam in the back of them, but it wasn't a hard slam. I know there wasn't no damage on my car, and I'm pretty sure there wasn't no damage on their car. It's just I'm not finna stay and stop, and you already acting. It's finna turn into an irate situation. I'd rather get out of here. Sidebar: if this ever happens to you, and what I should have done, I should have done quite a few things differently. But the main thing I should have done was call the police. I should have called the police immediately. Right? I'm a citizen. Why not? So anyways, so they throw the soda, it hits the window, and sorry, I'm getting notifications on this phone as well too. Jeez. So anyways, I should have called the police. I tried to run them off the road. They kind of swerved their car, and so I'm like, okay, cool. And I started getting out of there. I even ran a stop sign. I'm getting out of here. This person's crazy as hell. How do you get this mad over a horn? And then how do you get this mad because you made me slam in the back of you? You brake checked me, basically. What else is the outcome of a brake check? So anyways, yeah. So we definitely I could have analyzed the situation before I used my horn. But I was sitting at the stop sign for quite some time before I was like, okay, they're not going. But anyways, because sometimes people are looking at their phone. I'm on my phone right now. I'm shooting a video right now. And I'm definitely focused on the road. And so anyways, so I do that or whatever, and then I just run a few stop signs. I bend a corner. My destination, it just wants me to go straight. So I know in order to lose this person, I have to turn. So I went ahead and turned left, turned into a CVS parking lot, and then so I just kind of drive around the parking lot and then go to the other exit. And so as I pull to the other exit, that same person happens to pass right in front of me as I get to the exit of the CVS. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, whatever. Maybe it's them, maybe it's not them, because I didn't check license plate number. I didn't do none of that. I just basically reacted. And so anyways, we end up pulling up to the light next to each other again. So then I'm just like, you know what? I'm not finna give this person my energy. I'm just gonna look straight, like whatever. Cause what are we finna do in this car right now? Now, mind you, I'm no Clarissa Shields. I'm no Gervonta Davis. I'm no Floyd Mayweather. I'm no major skilled boxer, but I am for sure trained, and I can for sure. I believe I can kick most people's ass. I'm just convinced, but I guess that's what we all supposed to think. But I definitely got the skills to pay these bills when it comes in my hands. So I'm like, I can take it. Well, let me tell you before I get to that part. So the person says, I'm just sitting here. He's like, yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm like, what? I look over like, because I'm weird. Like, well, I'm not weird. When people talk heck or smack or whatever, I'm like, I'll laugh. Like, I'll smile like, oh, okay. All right. Because it's funny to me, because it's like people want me to come out my box, but it's like I told, like if you really want to see if I'm scared, if you really want to see what I'm made of, put your hand on me. I say, test my jaw. Test my jaw. Test my jaw if you want to see. But you saying stuff doesn't dictate whether I'm a punk or not, or whether I'm not going to fight you based on what you say. That's stupid. That's like you calling me a fool, and I know I'm not a fool. You know, are you calling me whatever you calling me, and I know I'm not? Why are we fighting over what you think about me? I know me. So to me, you have to put me in danger in order to get me to move. You know what I'm saying? Case in point, I'm going to be a boxer. So anyways, I kind of turned my head to laugh, like, you know what I mean? And then I really thought about rolling. I was really about to roll down the window, be like, hey man, you just made me. But it's like, once it gets to that point, you're not working with somebody who has reasoning, so there's really no point to even waste your energy in speaking to them for real. Like, this wasn't that situation. This person wanted all the smoke. And what I have found recently, like, well, I've always known this, but why is it that some men will be quick, because it was a man, it will be quick to like go off our what I'll say, bow up. Yeah, they're like bow up at a female, and they'll like get they like cojones that way, like, and it'd be like, man, you feel big and tough because you came after a woman, like. And you know, no matter, I don't know about nobody else, I know no matter what, my strength will never touch a man's strength. My youngest is 5 years old, and he is strong as I don't know what. And I'd be like, well, dang, little boy. You know, so I know a grown-ass man, I know I would have to use all skill in order to beat him. You know, I would have to duck a whole bunch of shots and hit him with a haymaker somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a lady all day, every day, you know, no matter what. I don't care if I was the world champion. So anyways, I'll always be under them. That's just my mind. Now, please don't take no offense to that. So that's just me. So anyway, he gets out his car and throws something hard. I don't know what it was. I feel like it was something metal. I don't know what it was. He threw it hard as I don't know what. He was trying to bust my window out. That's how I feel. And so he threw it at the car because I feel like he missed, because God really got my back and knows, like, okay, this person is having a bad day. For real. And they trying to, I always say, you know, even though I don't always live by this motto, because I lose my temper too, I give myself the permission to lose my temper sometimes. And, well, I have before. Like this, I'm trying to stay in complete control for sure in a lot of ways. So, anyway, especially since this happened, because I'm like, man, this is too much. Like, even though it wasn't 100% my fault, it was too much. You know, I still played a part. So, anyways, so yeah, he didn't break the window. You know, I feel like that was God's grace that he missed, and because he really was wrong. And I say that I was 45% wrong. This man was 55. You feel me? So anyways, so he didn't bust out the window, but I backed up my car and like, you're out the car. Like, when he said what he said about, yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. I looked over at him. When I looked over to like laugh low key and like roll down my window like, hey, what's wrong with you? I looked at him and a female in the car. It looked like they even had like a kid or something in the car, like who wasn't strapped in their seatbelt. And so, and I know I'm not wearing my seatbelt. And so, so anyway, I was like, man, I could take them both for real. I could probably take them both. And so, anyway, I backed up my car, and I wanted to hit him with the car. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I wanted to like smush him in between that door. That's how mad I was. Like, man, leave me alone. And like, you're the one really wrong. Like, you're tripping. Like, you keep throwing stuff at my car for what? Because I honked a horn at you? Like, damn. So anyways, that's crazy. But anyway, I'm trying to think, should I go straight or not? So anyways, so after I did that, I was like, man, this is crazy. Light turned green. I like went to like, you know, ram with the car, but I wasn't gonna really ram him, because I didn't ram him, and I really could have rammed him. And so I guess I just wanted to scare him for real, like, because people be getting all mad and irate, and they don't know the level of crazy. See, he thought he was real crazy, but I cut off my crazy, because my crazy could have left a man with smushed in between his car door for real, or you know, severely hurting some other way, or dead, you know. And then we both don't know if anybody got any sort of like lethal weapons on us, and I'm not even knowing I got lethal weapons in my car, and that I put in here a few years ago. And I forgot they was in here. Like, this man is playing. Like, you don't know who you messing with. Like, I could not care about jail or my life. For real. And really do something. So, anyway. So, we got to the next light. And so, I ran that light just to get up out of there. And, of course, I proceeded, you know, slowly to make sure everything was safe. But I, like, really got out of there, because the whole thing was stupid. And hopefully this person, whoever it was, hopefully they think about the decision that they made, and I think about the decision I made. And like I said, if he's more wrong than me, because it's like, dude, bro, I blew a horn at you for real, because you weren't moving. I don't know if your car's broken down. I don't know that. And then you stopped on your brakes, and then my car hit you. I'm not finna get out and talk to you. This ain't one of those, oh, this was a fender bender, I need to get out and speak. No. Because as a female, I'm alone, and I still need to be safe. I don't care how many skills I got. I still have to make it home to my children. I'm not finna have no type. Because when the man said, yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. When he said that, I even was about to get, after I rolled down the window, I was about to get out the car. I went to go grab the handle and was like, nah. And just so you know, if this ever happens to you, don't be a whatever you think. Don't be a super healer. Excuse me. Don't be a superhero or a super villain. Do not get out the car. All your self-defense. And do not try to ram nobody with your car, please. And if they are chasing you, and if it is necessary to curve your car towards there to get them to run off the road, I would suggest doing that, because you got to get away. But that is if you have to. Number one thing that you have to do that I did not do, which I should have done, was call the police. That is what I should have done. So hindsight 2020, I should have called the police, because I don't know what this thing is with us people, or those type of people, or whatever, where it's like they gotta feel like, yeah, I'm punking you, yeah, you didn't do something crazy as me, like, you know. And it's just like, you have no idea. And it's like, the more skills I have when it comes to fighting, because I used to be scared. I'm not even gonna lie, I used to be scared. I've been in a couple fights. But when it came to confrontation, I still don't like confrontation. You know what I'm saying? Because people they like to be stupid. And when I say like to be stupid, I say like some people like to be dumb. They like to and when I mean dumb, I mean like they like to escalate situations just to get a reaction out of you, just so you could teach them in that moment how to act low key, like just so you could be like, hey man, you stupid, and then they want you to kick their ass so that they can further feel stupid. Like it's it's like a, I don't know, it's like a different form of like a self-fulfilling prophecy type of thing, or like it's just, I don't know how to explain it. A psychologist could probably explain it better than me, but anyway, so that's what happened the other day, and I'm just like, you know what, I literally just need to be quiet. And when I mean like be quiet when it comes to like situations, like I'm not going to teach you in this moment. You who you are, we're not in the right setting for me to teach you. I have to make sure I'm safe. I have to make sure I'm out the way. And I am delaying, since this happened, I have delayed using my horn as much. I don't use my horn a lot. I use it for a situation like that. If somebody about to hit me, I'll be like, honk, honk. Or, you know what I'm saying, like if they're not paying attention, or if the light has turned green and they're still sitting there, I'm going to use the horn. You know what I'm saying? But if their car was broken down, this person must have just been having a bad moment, a bad day, and this was just the last thing they needed. You know, was me to honk a horn. And for some reason, they don't want to, I don't believe that they have the mindset to take accountability for abruptly stopping on their brakes when I was going behind them. That's another thing I was doing, like when I was like, when they were like driving next to me, and like when I had like rammed my car towards, like turned my wheel towards them, like I was like honking on the, like holding on the horn, like honk, that's what you mad at, because I honked. But it's just like road rage is real, and and I could do better. I've been doing better. I can do better, and we should do better. Whoever has the issue with me, like, we gotta figure this out, for real, because we can't be letting a whole nother person in the car next to us or around us dictate our mood, and we don't know a thing about them other than the color car they have, or the kind of car they have, you know? Stupid. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so, and then after that, I was like, after this delivery, I'm just going to go back to the apartment and just say F it. And so as soon as I was saying that, I got an offer for $50 to do a delivery for $50. So I was like, well, shoot, that'll make up for it. Because that's a $50 order. It's like, that's big, you know. That was a good night as far as that goes. But yeah, so I wish that wouldn't have happened too, because at the same time, oh yeah, and then there was like this saying that I had heard recently. This man said, he was like, think about it this way: every single person you come in contact with, every single person is having a hard time. And so it's like, dang, that's like way true. Like, because I'm sure everybody has something that is nagging them a little bit as far as in their life, you know? Like, whether it be like, man, I really missed that loved one who passed away, or, you know, or whatever it is, you know? I'm sure we're all having a hard time to some degree, you know? But, you know, also, I hate when misunderstandings happen with me, but misunderstandings are going to happen because I'm just I'm an outside the box thinker, like, when it comes to certain things. And sometimes I'm an airhead, you know, it's 50-50, for real. You know, I'm really sharp, but I'm really, like, I'm an airhead sometimes, but I don't like when people misunderstand me. And so it's like I kind of just do my own thing when it comes to certain things, and because I'd be like, some people just, when it comes to certain things, they don't think higher, you know what I'm saying? And some people, a lot of times, they let a book dictate how they act, and they don't even act in agreement with the creator for real. And you know, but that's another story for a different day. Long story short, just so you know, because I said I definitely believe in God, in the positive light, very much so, 100%. I have actual proof on, yeah, God is for sure real, for real, and I have a lot of experience. But anyways, Yeah, so I know for sure there's certain things that are not facts that people just live by and they really judge people by. But I'm not finna get into all that, for real, for real. But whoever tunes into this, thanks for watching. Whoever stays after this, thank you for staying. And let's see. I hope you love me. I can't say I love you because I don't know you, but I hope you love me. And don't judge me, judge yourself. I don't mean no disrespect when I say that, but I think the world needs to know that within themselves. Yeah, thanks for listening to my story. And it's just a little update just to let y'all know that I'm still committed and down for the cause. And like I told my coach's wife on Tuesday. Like I told my coach's wife on Tuesday, if you think I'm giving up, you are sadly mistaken, because it is GoPro or die trying, baby. So I have no choice but to keep going. Even if I keep failing on my diet, whatever happens, well, that's the only thing I kind of fail on, because I have too many starches, and starches turns to sugar, so it's like sugar. Like, what the hell? But anyways, even if I keep failing on my diet, I'm going to keep showing the F up until I get it right. And that's kind of what you got to do, because when you're trying to accomplish hard things, like sometimes you're not as progressive as you want to be, and sometimes it is a process to cut out bad habits that you've been doing for a while, but you are moving forward. I am moving forward, and there's setbacks, but it's to continue to try, and one day you get it perfectly, and you'll always keep going. I mean, you'll never turn back to certain stuff, And so, as far as speaking of that, this video is already long. But anyway, speaking of that, like when people say this thing like backsliding and stuff like that, when it comes, I'm using it in the term of like trying to accomplish a new goal. I'm not using it in a religious term, but I just want you to understand what I'm saying. Like sometimes when you get that momentum, keep the momentum. Please do, because in 2016, 2016, I had lost a whole bunch of weight, and like quickly. And what I did to lose that weight, I can't even do anymore. But if I would have kept that momentum during that time, ain't no telling where I would have been. I was a lot younger then too. Anyway, thanks for listening, y'all. I done said all I could say. And remember, don't forget. Don't judge me, judge yourself. Okay? And I hope you love me, and I hope you don't misunderstand me. I hate being misunderstood, but it will happen in your lifetime. You just gotta accept that not everybody is gonna like you, and it is okay. And not everybody's gonna like me, because they don't. Even when I'm really awesome. I'm really awesome. Not perfect, but I am awesome. Anyways, this is stop sign, so I can do the fan hand thing. So I'll talk to y'all maybe tomorrow. Bye.